of our favorite people is in the studio with us right now. Wade Hibler joins us, everybody.
Yay!
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, buddy. How you been?
Took a short trip up in the Picayune Garden, didn't you?
Yeah, just right out the back, right out of the Picayune Garden.
There you go. Well, good to see you in here live with us this morning because we were talking in our survey that women are 50% more likely than men to be bummed out during this time of the year because it's winter. And I think one of the reasons the men like it is because it's always the livestock show time.
Yeah. You know, it's got to be sloppy and nasty.
There you go.
The 48th
It wouldn't be
annual
livestock season without it, would it?
48th annual Burnet County 4-H and FFA Livestock Show is coming up. When does it kick off?
Thursday. We're going to start filling that barn up Thursday. Yeah.
Right.
Start about noon, hauling all that livestock in there and getting everything set up. And kick the day off around 1:30 with an opening ceremony and then get to showing.
That's right.
Dairy goats and Angora goats and Boer goats and chickens. And
Why are the goats bored?
yeah, they came from Africa, those Boer goats. South Africa.
Hey, listen, how many years you been doing this?
Doing livestock show work, probably close to 40.
Wow.
40 of the 48
Around
years?
40 years, yeah, probably. But,
And every year, does it get bigger?
Well, yeah, it has its highs and its lows. You know, it's kind of funny. It follows the economy. You know, if things get a little slumped around here, you see the sales slump too.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good indicator of how well the economy is going. So,
yeah.
The nice thing about it, though, is we live in a community around here where these people are just so loving.
Oh, they are.
They'll bend over backwards to help a kid.
Yeah.
And that's where, you know, Saturday when the sale is, that you'll see that come out.
Right.
It's amazing.
And these kids work so hard.
Yeah.
All year long, and this is where it all pays off.
Yeah. I talked to a young man yesterday, and he said at least every 4 to 5 hours he's with his livestock.
Oh, wow.
And I said, how do you do that? You come home from school or something? No, Grandma helps him in the middle of the day, but he takes care of it the rest of the time. So there's a lot of investment.
Oh, yeah.
There is a lot of investment, and it's also a great investment for you to support this great event because it helps out the Burnet County 4-H and the FAA by doing so. Of all of the animals that are going to be involved in the livestock show in the 40 years that you've been doing this, which animal takes the most care?
Probably the most care is going to be the pig.
Really?
Yeah. Those pigs, you know, they've got health issues. Seems to me like I've had more times dealing with health issues on pigs than I have on anything else. And probably the most intense, but it's a short period of time, would be poultry.
Yeah.
If it's broilers, you know, you only have them 6 weeks.
Right.
But it's pretty intense. You've got to be in there constantly to stir those birds, get them up, and get them to eat. And so that's pretty intense. The pig, of course, you're going to have it a lot longer. You're going to probably buy that pig in September, and you're going to have that pig all the way up through probably February if you go to another show.
And you really never have to encourage a pig to eat, now do you?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, really?
It's amazing. The trick to making these pigs eat, I've got more pigs hooked on chocolate milk than anything else.
I'm hooked on that too.
Oh, yeah, they like chocolate milk.
Yeah, so I'm a pig. I love it. Well, you know, that surprises me, though, that the pigs and chickens would take the most care because you see the grand champion steers, you know, that are in the livestock shows, and they raise those from birth, don't they?
Yeah, now those steers, you'll validate those in June, which means you bought them in March, April, or May, and you got them a full year.
Right.
Yeah.
Full year around.
Yeah.
And you're going to be out there at minimum once in the morning, once in the evening, and probably more if you could do that. But at least once in the morning, once in the evening to feed and care for them.
Yeah.
Weekends get eaten up because weekends are usually the time for grooming. A lot of bathing of steers and a lot of fitting that is involved with that. So, yeah, they take a lot of time. You know, really, Ed, to answer that question, every one of them take quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
It's
It
just
doesn't
some of
matter
it's
the
pretty
animal.
intense,
A lot of
short
work.
period of time, or it's just a long period of time.
And what's the youngest participants in something like this?
They're usually in third grade.
Third grade.
Yeah, and most of the shows, they're third graders, and all the way up to high school graduates.
Wow.
It amazes me, too, because it teaches these kids responsibility at such a young age. When I was in third grade, I was awful. I should have gotten into FFA or 4-H because I think I would have been more responsible as I got older.
I think it's a great builder, character builder too, when you're in a program like that. We're talking to Wade Hibler with the Burnet County Livestock Show. It's coming up, 48th Annual Burnet County 4-H and FFA Livestock Show, kicking off this Thursday, going through this weekend. It's going to be at the Burnet County Fair and Rodeo grounds. Have any idea of how many kids are are involved with it this year?
It's close to 200, a little over probably, about 210 total.
Is that more or less than last year?
It's about like it was last year. It's running pretty close to that average. We see increases in certain species. Maybe the pigs go up. I think the pigs have actually come down a little bit. Poultry will go up on certain years. Rabbits will jump real high on certain years. It just
rabbits
depends.
will jump.
Yeah, rabbits will jump. They will.
Now, give us you got an idea of the schedule of what's going to be going on there?
Well, what'll happen is, of course, this coming Thursday, they'll load the barn up around noon, and they'll kick off with the Angora goat and the dairy goat and the boar goat show, and they'll have the poultry show on Thursday.
Okay.
And then on Thursday, they would have also checked in all of the rabbits, the pigs, the meat goats, things like that. Meat goats, of course, show Thursday too with the boar goats. Then on Thursday, on Friday, you'll have the pig show, you'll have the rabbit show, you'll have the cattle show, you'll have those big shows.
Right.
Our pig show is large. It's very large, lots of numbers in it, so it takes a lot of time to get that one done. It'll basically kick off in the morning on Friday and go till noon, and the rabbits will be going in tandem with them over in another arena. So it's quite a extensive show.
Right.
It really is.
And then the auction that goes on Saturday, what time is that?
Well, at 11 o'clock, there's a buyer's luncheon. And so those buyers can come in and enjoy some pretty good lunch provided by the show staff. And then they'll turn right around and kick off the auction at 1 o'clock. And that's where we want to see money flying all over the room.
That's where everybody needs to dig deep.
And the money that's raised, what do they do with it?
Well, it's called a premium sale, which means these kids will keep that livestock, and since they received a premium, a lot of them try to stash it away for college, or they may invest it right back into the project. If you got a steer sitting out there, you may get that check this year and get your steer for next year in March.
Right.
And so they may roll it right back into the project and keep it going.
All right, good. Well, y'all get out there and enjoy this, the 48th Annual Burnet County 4-H and FFA Livestock Show. Kicking off Thursday, going through Saturday, Burnet County Fair and Rodeo Grounds. We'll have all the information on our website at kbfm.com. And it's good to talk to you, Wade. Good to see you, buddy. Wade Hibler, everybody. Thank you, Wade.
Yay!
Thank you.